Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ben from Twin Engines, and I want to talk about the return of good Game of Thrones episodes, specifically the first episode of House of the Dragon, the new spin-off prequel series showing on HBO Max right now. First and foremost, I have to say, it feels so damn good to be back in a well-written Game of Thrones world. This isn't your season 7, season 8 Game of Thrones. No. Thank the 7. We are back to some good old-fashioned season 1 through 6 Game of Thrones feeling fantasy. So there's a lot to unpack in this first episode. It's very much like the first episode of Game of Thrones, where you're just thrown into this world, right? There's all these characters, all these family names, family ties, politics that we have no idea who's aligned with who everybody is. And it's very hard to kind of get thrust into these worlds and have absolutely no idea who these people are. But this first episode does a really good job of enticing you and intriguing you into figuring out and sticking with these characters and figuring out who they are, what their motivations are, why they're tied with the people who they are with, why they have certain alliances, why they dislike certain people. This first episode, all it needed to do for me was match Game of Thrones first episode. That's all they need to do for me, which is not that hard. The first season of Game of Thrones had the lowest budget. It was a very new thing for them, a new world. Like, they had no idea what to expect. So the first episode of House of Dragon just had to, for me, it had to match the twist at the end of the first episode. For those of you who have seen Game of Thrones and have seen the first episode and know about the Lannisters, you know what the twist at the end of that episode is. Also, how it involves the Starks, and it's like a whoa, like what the hell just happened kind of moment, or what did I just watch, and then what the hell just happened. They need to do some crazy stuff, match that kind of feeling of that twist, like something to keep me engaged. And I feel like this episode did it in more ways than one. It was a very fine-tuned episode. The dialogue was dialogue that I expect from Game of Thrones, at least the first couple of seasons. The music was perfect. Of course, the composer, Ramin, I'm going to ruin this last name, Ramin Djawadi, I believe is how it might be pronounced. I love his music. I've been a huge fan of this composer since Game of Thrones came out, and very happy with his work, even in this new season. A lot of people were done with Game of Thrones. A lot of people were done with this world after season 7 and 8, if not even season 7 and 6 of the last Game of Thrones series. God, we're just going to pretend those don't exist, all right? We're just going to pretend that garbage fire of television, all those hours of garbage fire just don't exist. Can we do that? I would love to do that. But this feels like a breath of fresh air, a breath of fresh fire breath, if I may. Daemon and Rhaenyra seem to be our big front runners for the show right now. Both actors doing incredibly well. She's great. Rhaenyra is just a little tiny Daenerys, but somehow cooler. And Daemon, I always see the first Doctor, or not the first Doctor, my first Doctor. That's when Matt Smith became the Doctor. So whenever I see Matt Smith, I think of the Doctor. But he does a good job of playing this. I mean, he's a good actor, man. He understood the assignment, I believe, is what the kids would say. And he's doing a great job as Daemon. And I'm very excited to see just how unleashed and unraveled this character can get. It's not until the end of the episode when they really start tying in the nostalgia for Game of Thrones. They bring in, you hear the original theme. The king mentions a long winter coming. And we get Rhaenyra saying Dracarys, just like Daenerys does, to make the dragon spit fire. And it was just a good time, man. Sorry, I was trying to make this as most non-spoilery as I could. I feel like I made it a little spoilery, though. So apologies, I'll put a warning up in the beginning that might possibly spoil something. But I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. I'm very happy to be back in this world. It feels so damn good. Great beginning episode. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see where this series goes. I plan to review more on this show, on this channel, so I hope you guys will stick around for that. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow and subscribe. You guys are the best. Twin Engines. All right, I'm out.